Mike. Okay, sound is there. I'm using the big mic today. Due to the other one anymore.
LUMBO001. Yo.
I switched the TTS voice.
LUMBO001. Do you have Discord?
Actually, I actually have a Discord, but I haven't used it in like a year or something. Just 15 updates.
LUMBO001. Can I add you?
Yeah, sure. Just still in the launching process. See, the chroma key is not quite good. It's transparent. I have a nicer green screen, which I had like stored away in. Oh, let's probably a little bit there. Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
LUMBO001. Send your name /.
The same name everywhere. That's just Coney Cross. What was my Discord? Wasn't. All the wrenches you're throwing into the gears here. That's not a problem.
LUMBO001. No, IT didn't work.
I haven't used the login. Had to confirm my username for some discrimination stuff. Oh, the browser.
LUMBO001. Add me. LUMBO001. Epic Gamer 0895.
request there. Yeah. I think the French 6-7 lineup was really fun. Edition here. Oh, you got a charioteer there.
LUMBO001. Call?
You want? Totally.
LUMBO001. You need to repair your tanks.
Yeah, like the auto repair is like the biggest SL sink in the game. To repair the stuff. Yeah, I think you just need to ready up.
LUMBO001.
Up
Call
to you.
or no?
You can call me if you want. Just have to see if that interferes with the stream somehow, but I don't think. Problem.
LUMBO001. You call.
Let's check it correctly here.
Hello.
Oh. And
Already.
let's go. Have to get you a little bit louder, I think.
You can turn me up on Discord.
And some is in streamer mode. Won't actually it actually doesn't allow me to adjust the settings in Discord. Yeah. That's not too bad.
Is this a down tier?
Yes, a little bit. I don't know. No. Not a full down tier, but it's somewhat of a down tier. Full down tier would be 150 spawn cost.
See how far I can get from your spawn.
I think it's easier in the south.
There's a Russian. Definitely a Russian, yeah.
There's a tiger on top of you. I got him.
There's a fair, whatever it's called.
Umbria, maybe.
Yeah, you can get him. I don't have so I can't turn so well.
But this thing has no total depression or elevation. But some mobility. Yeah? Knock out some barrels here. IS2. And then
Tiger. Two. Oh no.
enter.
3 people now. My next tank is anti-tank missile carry. So 80k or 70k left for them.
IKV 91 or
5.
couldn't go for the missile carriers. Those are
Very good.
and very situational. So you can and like yeah, not very good, yeah.
They're very much long range.
It's like the problem is you have to keep line of sight once you fire, and when you get killed before your rocket arrives, you are pretty much done.
Yeah.
And but that's especially at 880, there's much stuff with thermal night or they're the first tanks with thermal night vision out there, planes, and pretty much a sitting duck for all of them. So I think that the only good thing in that whole line is the bill at the end. But I think the previous ones are not worth going through. But the IKV, no, not 91, 81, I think. That is pretty good because it has a laser rangefinder and heat FS. But that's a pretty fun tank and has good mobility. Not very survivable, but overall very fun tank. I also like the Stritzwagen 81. The Centurion is also okay, but like it's a little bit, it's very slow and it's very vulnerable. But you have a stabilizer on that one, so.
Yeah.
But those two are more interesting than jumping directly to 80.
Not
But
sure
I would go for the light tank first. That one is much more fun.
What about the SPA? Is that good?
SPA is very good for sweep, all of them. But
After
it's like usually not your primary vehicle, so you would only get the SPA for the level when you have at least 1 or 2 other tanks there. I think I had the 57, the Russian one. That's not so good against planes, but can be quite devastating against tanks actually. Once you get the APHE round for that. So that's like somebody when if you have like spawn campers around, then you can kill like 3-4 people with that with no problems because you have incredible high rate of fire, incredible potent ammo, but you won't shoot down planes with it usually. Getting a plane is not impossible, but it's very difficult as well.
Can you hit him? Can that hit the Panther? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Still no.
I got
He's on
the
this side
gunner and driver, but that's the Jagdpanther, right?
I have a reload.
Got the Jagdpanther, so...
D34 is coming.
Oh, there's a... Oh,
Panther on this side.
there's a IS-2. Much more. Now he's angled. All my shots bounced. Watch out for the IS-2. The IS-1, okay. Ah, it was the IS-1, okay.
There's an IS-2 over here.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh.
Maybe a Russian flying.
Yeah. Yeah, he got me. Reminds me that I have also a very nice Russian lineup for this level. Yeah. Just unlocked that SPA day yesterday. So the 57/2 SPA, that really is not very useful to shoot at planes. Very difficult, but yeah, for getting tanks. But it's like it's a glass cannon. If you have no air armor, open top, so when somebody gets you, he gets you. But like can be a nasty surprise for spawn campers and such. So
Do you see anyone?
I see a whole lot of planes. Yeah.
Left to you, left up, like for me left.
Oh, we're not that good at SPA anymore. I don't have any rockets. Yeah, oh, I got one. All it takes is one hit with the 40mm, but a hit, yeah.
I think this also 14 mil.
Oh, pretty much got that match now. But like overall, the Swedish SPA is among the best in the game. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I do a lot better in 9.0 than I do in 7.7. My own rank.
Yeah, that depends a little bit because when you have like problems with all the heavy tanks, and then at 9.0 you don't have any heavies anymore. So if you are lucky and you have like many light tanks and many like Leopard 1s, those are all pretty terrible armors. That was something I said I think 2 days ago already. Like you mostly get light tanks, and it's pretty fine. Depends a little bit if you're.
I light tank and 300 millimeters, so I can probably pen most of the light tanks that there are.
Yeah, the light tanks you can pen pretty much at the BMP ones and all the BMP variants, the Italian ones. They're all pretty vulnerable, especially against anything with a higher explosive filler. So that's like That's the thing where people say no armor is best armor. That's usually when you go like some. I went with my Jagd Tiger and I with the 128 mm cannon, and I fired at a BMP-1 3 times, and I hit him 3 times perfectly. The problem was I was using the APHE round, and I didn't have any other rounds. And like the minimum armor you need to pierce for the explosive filler to explode is more than the BMP-1 has. So the shot goes one inside and goes out on the other side and does no damage at all. So I shot 3 times at him with the incredible long reload, and then he killed me, and that was really... Oh, sorry, I got the wrong lineup. Okay, now we are at 11-3. Sorry, that's...
I thought like, oh wow, that's a very big update.
And now we have the problem that now at 11, we don't have any light tanks anymore. Less. Okay.
Even in 11.0, I have got, I killed Abrams in this.
Yeah, if you come from the side, you can get the Russian tanks, the Abrams. You only have to look if they have like the Russian tanks, or we are Russia now, so it's not so much of a problem. But the
mainly the bad thing for me is the thermals, like the Gen 2.
Yeah, like in a city map, it does not matter that much, but like in a big open map, you're pretty much a sitting duck. Yeah. Like here, it's medium, I would say.
Oh, I only have night vision, but I don't have thermal.
That does not help any at all.
Yeah.
Like usually I'm always driving with the thermals and then just see a little bit better in the spot. Easier to spot stuff, and this here mobility is not that terrible actually, so yeah, at least not sitting back there and can't arrive at the front line.
Very much aware in a lot of my games. Just sitting somewhere in the corner waiting.
Yeah. I like being aggressive and going forward and dying very fast usually. But like sometimes, especially with the Russian tanks, if you manage to break through and you get like in the side or in the back of the enemy line, that can get incredible fun, but usually does not work.
Wait, if I kill something in a 6.7, do I get God mode?
Probably. I'm not quite sure if God mode is like 3 BRs or 4 BRs.
Yeah.
But pretty much if you kill something, you will probably get a God mode. And as you saw, I just killed a Leo 2 PL with my artillery, so that works as well. I have to move the Discord to another place.
Is it worth using helicopters?
Using what?
Helicopters.
It depends a little bit if you enjoy it. It's like... what you're playing? Sweden... I got the premium one, but actually they moved the BR up, and now at 10.7 it's... I think like the Apache at the end, it's pretty nice then. But like the Squadron one for the US, like it's a usually like you can play it various types of game of ways, but usually for me it's like brain dead sitting at 8 kilometers and lobbing hellfires down, and sometimes you get killed like after 1 kills, and sometimes you get like 8 kills or something. That's depends very much. So sometimes somebody goes into a BF 109 and comes there and shoots you down, but if you like the SPAA is pretty strong in the game now. So most dedicated CAS players do complain a lot that they can't do anything anymore, because as you saw in my games, like if you have somebody with halfway competent, he can shoot down like 4 or 5 planes, no problem. It's like half the War Thunder players complain about CAS, and the other half is complaining about SPAA. So yeah, I mean it's always like, oh yeah, it's pretty balanced. It's all perfect. That's my interpretation of that. Let's hope there's no SPAA already.
I don't know why this guy is looking at me, but when there's a A leopard or whatever that is shooting.
Well, there's something behind you. Get him.
Right at B, there's two.
Try if I can. Oh, got some SPA already firing at me or something. Gotcha. Oh, I got a leg there. Ah, that was like a short freeze when I was exactly in the position to shoot him down when somebody damaged me.
I killed all leopards, like basically everyone except the driver.
That must have been two people left alive, as you would have gotten him.
Yeah.
Like usually, like against stronger enemies, it's usually not that sure if you can if your round actually destroys the barrels. Like with the higher tier rounds, usually if you shoot at the barrel is gone, and you can take your time.
Yeah, with the beacon HEs, I can really easily destroy any barrel. Doesn't matter really what
Yeah.
they are.
But with APDFS, it's also no problem. But it's like for me, I'm pretty used to that, and sometimes I fire at the barrel and then with a lower tier round, and then just bounces or does nothing, and
There's
I'm totally
right there.
disappointed. I wanted my Russian 6-7 lineup because that's pretty nice with the IS-2s and such. Well, I hate the IS-2s, but I have like from one of the battle passes or something, I have that IS-2 with a slightly slower gun, but like a 9-second reload instead of a 24.
Thermal can see through trees, right?
Not quite, but a bit. It's like depends on the Gen 3 thermals better, but it's not like you don't pierce the trees totally. If you have like 2-3 lines of trees before you, usually you cannot see through them. But like if there's like a hole somewhere, then you will see that work perfectly with thermals. So it's like it's not like secretly that you see everything, but you like if there's like a small hole in the tree line and you shoot through that, and the enemy can see you then if he has thermals. So. That's one of the advantages, yeah.
There's a light and a medium in spawn. See if I can get medium.
Just playing here at the event, yeah. It's more quite good in the lineup, but yeah. Yeah, RB is not really usable.
Leopard suit.
Okay, I should have used more and more flares here. Than I did.
I got a god mode.
Oh, Centaur good guy.
I had SPAA with
Yeah.
like 40 mils and just threw what that was, a Centurion.
Anything good for the spawn campers? Mm. Let's find that one
leopard.
out. One mit dem Moderna ist. I still made the best squad one.
At least I got a kill.
Oh, maybe with the god mode it was even financially viable.
But can you get it every time you get a kill? Like
Okay.
every match, or is it just once a match?
I'm not quite sure. Usually you don't get more than one due to the nature of the match, I would say, but
No,
maybe
but
you
like,
can get several. I'm really not sure.
like if you get the god mode in one match, in the next match, can you also get it or no?
Yeah, so I think you can get it every match, I think. Pretty sure. Not 100%, but yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, no, for
Okay.
like the IKV 91, that's really nice, and Blitzwagen, and then maybe get that one also. And the 551, I would not go into that tree at all. Really not. Got the Udis, which is like a slightly better variant, I think. And that's pretty terrible. Or maybe that one is
T54, good.
T54. I haven't used that one very much, but generally it's a pretty good tank.
Okay.
Generally T54 is regarded one of the best. Game. Not the best ammo here.
Ready?
Yeah, I just want to check if the... So that one does not have a stabilizer. Yeah. I think I would rather go with the Streetswagen 81 first. Like something. Yeah, the 105 is certainly good. I think the 105 is still with that's the one without terminals. That thing is incredible fun, but pretty useless. But yeah, it's like rocket shotgun thingy, the weapon. And that thing, yes, that's a really that thing is really killing quite a lot because I got like that ammo here, and that means you don't need to hit them directly, but you hit like somewhere close, and then the rounds pop off and get most planes. So that's incredibly strong for anti-air. Also has a pretty good armor piercing round, so
Yeah.
super vulnerable as well, but yeah.
I think I'm gonna buy the CV90, the premium.
The 105, I like it quite a lot. It's light tank, yeah. Yeah, I like it. For me, it's good. It's like if you like light tank gameplay, it's I'm very much a light tank person, and lineup that I actually wanted to use. It's like here 6-7 with a T44. There's two still running in the those page history stuff. IS-2. The IS-2, for example, that's absolutely not my tank because like 24-second reload, that's just terrible.
Yeah.
For me. Like, if you like derp tanks, usually if you hit something, it dies. That's got a hit, yeah.
I think we may be in an update.
Oh, I didn't check. Yeah, 7-3, I see some guys here. Ah, that's yeah, that's like if you have a heavy. With Sweden, you don't have that problem because you don't have heavy tanks, but like heavy tanks do really terrible in up tiers. Because generally with a light tank, you can pretty much ever work in some way, scout stuff and do stuff. With a heavy tank, up tiers are pretty terrible. Yeah. Not sure about the IS2, but
I don't get up tiers in Sweden. There's a lot of up tiers.
at 6-7, yeah, your maximum up tier would be 7-7. Not quite sure how many people play 7-7 lineups.
Rattle does good. He already killed some.
Yeah, the Rattle is 6-7, I think, that one, yeah. The Milan is...
What nation is it?
That's in Great Britain. South African. Like the tank they use in the movie District 7. But the drive is really terrible. It's like a boat. Not very maneuverable, so really not fun to drive, but yeah, 20mm cannon. The Milan rocket, so it's pretty much like a Marder from the armament. But
There's a Panther again. Three and a light tank is coming in also.
you even have artillery to do anything against them.
Bye. Alright, buddy.
One is still alive. Oh, at the bottom.
I don't know, you can see. Oh, no. Yeah, if I can get you, buddy. Okay.
Being the distances.
Artillery. Bomb. There's one at A, like, on the side.
Yeah, pretty much cannot really do anything against him.
I don't
With
have
this
jets,
thing, yeah.
so 15 kilometers is kind of thing.
I think with the new spawn points, this map really has improved. It is so terrible. Like recently, they have really done good work with the maps, I think. Like, at least from my point of view. Something.
Is there already SPA in 6.7 with rockets? Like
No,
right
no.
there? Is that in 8.0? Or 9.0?
9.7, the earliest one. But like 8.7, they all have at least radar, so something to look out. Yeah. Like the 8.3, 8.7 ones all got radar, and once you got radar, it like you can lock on to the enemy and then shows you where you need to aim to hit him. Which does not work all the time, but sometimes. Yeah. Like the if you play arcade, the points they show are not quite wide. Radar's generally a little bit more. A little bit higher quality.
Can you mark something? Oh, please, just.
Right.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind. I got something. Goodbye.
Ferdinand I wanted to get, but it's not quite able. That lineup would have been more fun on the city map.
Jet.
There's a go 229. I think he's heading in your direction.
I think so. I think so. I have halfway good maneuverability, so.
I have pretty good maneuverability for 2-engine bomber, I would say. Like the Gotha is very maneuverable, but it's hard to aim when you have to maneuver, so can shake him.
Yeah, he cannot. So it was too much.
That's with those 30mm cannons. If he hits, then it's usually enough.
Yeah. I have a plane. Fighter.
Suddenly that lineup here, I don't have any really good planes. Not for the BR. There are good plans for 4.7 here, but
Try to go for the jet. And go. If I can get him. If I can even see him.
he went in the direction of the airfield,
No.
I think.
Wait for a teammate.
In your direction.
I think I'm even catching up with him. He's not very fast. I don't know why.
The thing is with the early jets, once they lost their speed, they don't get it back, so that's usually the problem there. Once he's slow, he stays slow for quite a while. You really need to build up the speed and then keep it. It's like if they do maneuver, they lose their speed, and then difficult for them to get it back.
Do you want him to do 9.0?
Last of my Italian 9.0 lineup, yeah. That's pretty fun. I thought it was a Tiger, but it was a Ferdinand. Diesel. Nice, because I need to kill SPAAs. Eh? In front of the one I already got. That finished. Oh. Actually, 9.0 is. We could do early heli rush. Do that. Terrible map for that. Absolutely not worth it, but I find it can be quite fun. It can really disrupt the enemy team if it goes well, and the Hungarian Hind is much better than the other Hinds, and it's much lower BR, so I'm not sure, maybe they bring it up someday, but like, you got 128 rockets and the normal one has 80, so quite a lot of additional firepower. Yeah. Or A. Usually what we would do with the heli, but like Sweden does not have a good heli for that, or other than the premium one, and 10.7 does not have a lineup, so usually I would go like out and then come in from the side, especially on a bigger map when they are like getting in position. Then you get in from the side. You may not kill all of them, or may not even kill a single one, but like it distracts the hell out of the people, and I think it can be quite efficient. This is in my opinion. Unless you get killed right away, like I did now. Okay. Yeah, but somebody needed to spawn an Ocelot, which does not do anything for the team. So, yeah. Yeah, the type 16 FPS. We're actually at 10.0 now. That's, for me, it's a full up tier. Yeah. But yeah, that's 10.0. Many people use light tanks, and those you can all kill if you hit them.
Yeah.
You might even have an easier time than the MBTs, because all MBTs use APDFS, which can kill the light tanks, but it also can do absolutely no damage. It's the same effect as with the APHE in the other direction, because the APDFS is like those are fin stabilized discarding sabers, so they're like long metal rods, and they the main effect is actually by spawning the armor inside the tank. So if you don't have any armor to spawn,
I need help. If you can.
yeah, I'm on my way, but I still a little bit away.
There's another one.
Can give some artillery, but that will also take a couple of seconds. Do I have depression on this thing? I don't have depression. But artillery works. It's not normal that I killed so much with artillery. It shows how important it is to unlock that stuff. So this one I have first generation terminals, and like if you like at 8.0, like stuff like the British and stuff like the British tanks, that the Warrior and such, they already got terminals at 8.0. The early, how's it called? I think the Swing Fire or Striker. That's the British have some tanks with terminals at 8.0. The Americans got some stuff at 8.0 with terminals.
There's a guy one here, right?
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this transmission, and there's something on the other side, I think. Thing left somewhere. Ah, behind me. At the water towers at the outermost. It's a T-10.
Harder. Is this where the rockets SPA is?
That was the Ocelot earlier, but I guess he's already dead, so probably not, or maybe gone.
How big is that range?
That depends very much. The stuff like the Ocelot with the Stingers, they have like 4 or 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
And they have fire and forgot rockets, so that's a bit worse. But like for a prop, they probably can only lock at you at like 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. But those are not as dangerous, but more dangerous in a way. And the guided ones have between 6 and 10 kilometers, I think. They have like absolutely no limitations. They can lock. If they can see you, they can lock you and they can kill you. It's usually better to stay low, so they can see you. Then only go up once you are near them.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't have ballistic computers, so aiming is difficult. But the 1,000 kilogram bomb you probably will kill most stuff. In an Ocelot somewhere.
I got something.
Yeah, one.
You're a drone. Yeah, I think that's a drone. Can drones kill, like,
The plane's not really, no. They're only efficient again. Maybe a very slow plane, yeah, okay, they maybe could kill you. But usually they
that
won't.
the FIM, that's a guided?
Hmm? No, the Ocelot is that's like a heat seeker rocket. Is before we hit me. Yeah.
You're much faster than I am.
Yeah. This thing is really nice for flanking, and it's quite a terrible term. Maybe. Swedish 8.7 is actually quite. That's one. Fun. Also more fun and. A tree. At H. Put everything at H3, the Brits.
Isn't that 6.7? There's a lot of heavy tanks.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have problems with heavy tanks, higher tier is a little bit easier.
Not really.
Usually, like with your rounds, you actually should be able to kill most heavy tanks. So, with them.
I can kill IS anything basically.
Like the post-pen damage is not the best, but oh, China, nein. That's cool. Oh. Lots and lots of the 1819 then.
Where are you going?
To compensate for your BMP not having any rockets. So.
Where are you going? C or A?
Going with you.
You're probably faster than me in that.
I think on the road maybe, but on terrain not really. Like, I try to be on you, and then you got a rocket launcher. But like with the normal BMP1, it's actually quite nice that you have the additional rocket, and that often has, but therefore you are like 7-3 or something, no?
Yeah.
Sure. The thing is, I have to stop to fire, but yeah, should be no problem, I guess. Nope.
There's something coming at me
Yeah,
here.
I see it.
I think Russian.
Got his driver, or got him, yeah. Something else got me.
I'm very dead.
Daily incoming.
This is a fully. We gotta kill this. Is the Vidar good for Sweden?
Can't really say it, so I haven't used it. Like, I think the IK, if you want to get a premium for one, you should wait for a sale. Yeah, it's probably a long time off to the next one. That to say, it's just
Spring sale.
around Christmas. Maybe if it's in a spring sale, like sometimes if you get a 50% Groupon, but I have never seen one on a higher tier vehicle. I think like the sale usually get it for 50% off, and I think the IKV 105 the CV 105 is a little bit more versatile, I would say. On the other hand, you have a worse lineup to support him, so hard to say. But I personally would probably prefer the CV 105. I'm personally not doing very good with tank destroyers or let's say SPG. The other hand, you got nice thermals at 8-0, but yeah, but you don't have any. Also, I don't think that works good in up tiers because you only have HE rounds. So
Rank does not matter.
it's don't see it at higher tiers. If I turn. Oh,
I think it's one of the most hated tanks, though.
Hmm?
It's one of the most hated tanks.
That depends always on the. You mean the Vida or the?
Vidar.
Yeah, but I think only in a very specific bracket. I think I never saw it at 9-0 and certainly not at 10-0. And it's because you don't really have ammo which you can use in higher tiers. So I think that makes it a little bit more niche than the CV 105. Because that one you can use yeah, from 9-0 till 11 without much problems. Like the Vida, many people are complaining because it got thermals and stuff, but I don't think it plays too much of a role overall. But it depends very much if it's like if you really enjoy the beacon, that's maybe more interesting. But a beacon, I'm not quite sure how fast the Vida reloads. Probably has an autoloader, right?
Yeah.
K9.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a 1 second reload. 2. Oh, here's a Vidar. A Vidar. Fire bringer.
Versatile indirect artillery, okay. Oh, I learned something.
What the hell is
I think like helicopters are probably better than using like the low tier planes overall. I think you can go in, but like the Swedish, the first heli you got there, the guys flying at the moment there, it's like the rockets only have like 2 kilometers range, so the Huey is actually a nice platform, but the range is too low for that one. Does not do too much usually.
I can hear someone flying, but I don't know what.
Yeah, there's the Swedish guy above us with that first Swedish heli. And then you got the one with the swimmers, which is pretty much the same as the Alouette, or I can just switch to the lineup and maybe show them off. That HKP 3C there, I think that's the first Swedish heli, and would be really good if the rockets weren't so crap. So there you got killed by the ZSU 57/2. You see, having some armor does not really help against that thing.
I found the thing I'm researching.
On the other hand, if somebody shoots at the thing, it also dies. So.
Yeah, a light tank is the same.
I've got the Swedish variant, but must be absolutely identical to the Russians and anybody else. Fuck, oh, I got killed as well, yeah.
Get 40 mils pen a light tank.
Yeah,
Get a
40 minutes.
millimeter.
Usually, yeah. Maybe not at all angles, and maybe you have some, or like with that very this wedge shape, you got a high chance of bouncing, but you hit like from the side, it will almost ever pen if you have an AP round with an AP HE. But also if you go for in a sale, you get those also for half the price. So. To go into the helicopter. The helicopters, but that one actually flies nice, but the rockets are. As I say, for 7s, it's probably the best 7.7 helicopter that you can say. But like the rockets have only like 2 kilometers range. But like for example, the Italian 7.7 helicopter, he only got like MGs. That one is so much worse comparison. So Sweden has probably the best 7.7 heli. Yeah, you have like those unguided rockets, and especially you have only 38 here in the Japanese one. The Cobras are a little bit better, but also not much. So yeah, it's probably the Swedish heli is probably really nice. I think the Alouette or such, those are much better, but they're already at 8.3, so yeah. That's what it is. What else do we got? That one is pretty much identical to Alouette, but you get an air spawn with it, so a little bit of advantage. So. And those German helicopters I just unlocked, I have not used it really. And the Apache is really good as a helicopter, but that's over far off. Yeah. That one probably a bit rough with a 9.3 and only having 3.75 kilometers of range. But that one can work quite good.
Ready?
Yeah, we can just try it. Get a match with Haley. Something light to scout. Yeah, or the IK. That was actually one of my favorites. IKV. Is it 91, 81? I'm confused. But the one with the 105 cannon, yeah. That one is really nice because you have the APDFS round. Yeah. Like whenever you get something with the APDFS round, once you go there, you really don't want to go back. Yeah. But not terminals. But Sweden is a bit late with terminals as well. Like in France and Great Britain, you get them quite early, at least with some things. And like, they messed up the sides. You had like, and years ago you had like 2 zoom levels, and it was really nice. Now you have only 1 very high zoom level, so that makes it pretty much, or what makes it worse in urban settings, so like here. Zoom is, I think the zoom is quite nice, but yeah, can't really get a good overview, and I cannot really use the commander sides correctly, though. Probably what I would need to do for this one to work. Yeah, good mobility. Also, it used to be able to swim. So like one time in Berlin, I dropped into this to spray into the river. I was, oh god, I died, and then it just popped up and swam away, and I'm super happy. But they removed the ability from the tank, so does not do that any longer. So yeah, really sad. Also, does not really play a role in all but the one new map, the big, one of the big desert maps. I probably haven't seen it. It's a newer variant of the one with the village, and they have now a 3-kilometer map of that. There they have a river where where being able to swim is really a big thing, big advantage. Was actually something. The BMPs should swim. I think it's the same with with the IKVs here. The IKV 91. They can swim if you prepare them to swim. So, like in a way, they little not quite as with the heavy tanks where they have like this big snorkel. I'm not sure if you have ever seen that. Like with Leopard 2s and Leopard 1s, and also with the Russian tanks, they have like a big, like a turret, like 4 or 5 meters high, and then the driver sitting on top, and can drive through the river, and you have to hope that your pumps are really working, because it's not quite tight. So there's always some water coming in and getting pumped out, and yeah. Some guy with a machine gun sits on the other side. That turret is not bulletproof, so yeah. Same if like the river is underwater is really muddy, and yeah. So if you want to go out of the river, you need either to have like a ramp or something, or it must be some way shallow. Else, if it's too steep, you cannot go up. So pretty dangerous. Like this one has also laser rangefinder, yeah.
Russian, but I can't see it.
There's one above somewhere.
I'm gonna go with you.
But this one here, the IKB 91-105, that used to be one of my absolute favorites. Used to be something I really liked.
And it dies.
I want to go with the Heli, right? Like this Heli has a slight advantage over the Alouette, because you get an air spawn, and the Alouette is not so much of a problem there. The Alouette goes up quite good, but like the British scout helicopter, you cannot really get up if you haven't upgraded. It's a you're pretty much fucked with that thing if you have like the airfield which is not on top of a mountain or something, or too much trees around. Then with the Cobra, if you don't have any upgrades, then like once you need to get some speed, and with that speed you get some lift. But if you are trying to lift just from standing up, it's like going up at like 0.1 meters per second, so really absolutely nothing. You like have like the gunner sights here on the heli.
How fast is your helicopter?
100. This one is going 125 now. It can go like almost 200. A dive. Like that Russian heli there has a much higher range with its rockets, but you see like here in there's a rangefinder included, so we see 2.6 kilometers. The rockets have a range of 3 kilometers. You see this on the right side here, or 2.5 or actually, so like on the right side it shows the distance to the target, and if I'm in range, the rocket is in range or not.
There's, I think, another helicopter.
Yeah, I see it, but it's too far away. I go there.
Maybe.
See, there's a tank. See the tank? Now the rocket goes, and I have to guide it in target. That's pretty much the same as with the rocket tanks. So. But with the helicopters, not as much of a problem. But you usually need more than one rocket with those. The later helis actually can track automatically, so you only need to select the target, and it will actually aim the rocket automatically. Now, yeah, I used 3 rockets already on him. I have only one left, so yeah. That one will pretty much get him. Oh, got him. Take the other one. But like, you have this.
I just crashed into a helicopter and just got the kill.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. And that's like sometimes if you're really playing the brain dead helicopter stuff. 2 kills. Again, now I have to return to the airfield and get some ammo.
You have to fly quite a bit to go to the airport.
No, it's just here. The heli airport is closer.
That's not there.
That's not as bad. There's like one heliport here, and there are 2 heliports. You can spawn from that one and from that one. Like later with the longer range missiles, you may want to be further away than just 3-4 kilometers here.
I'm fly by your airfield because I need to get normal.
If you have like a Harrier, you can land on the helipad. And we aren't there, but...
But are the Harriers really worth it? Like...
No, not really. I bought the British one, and it's so terrible now. Depends that...
Rockets, right?
Later ones are pretty nice, but like the premium British one is quite bad because it has really terrible rockets, and or like very special rockets, let's say. So they are pretty hard to use because they have like very different characteristics to all other rockets in the game. So yeah.
There's plane going for you.
Yeah. The other guy has a machine gun, he tries to shoot at him.
I crit him. But I to not want to go for him. If you can try to get him.
I don't have any weaponry, so
Uh,
can't do anything but try to dodge him, maybe.
I need to try somehow go back. I turn around because I've lost all my speed. I'm gonna see if I can get him away from you.
He's
Oh,
going
yeah,
for
I
the
can.
other helicopter.
I can't
Like
even.
even if I got the rockets, I have pretty slim chance of getting him with the rockets. So. The Alouette actually has like 2 MGs with 500 rounds or something.
Yeah.
So he has a little bit better chance there, but yeah. Also not easy to shoot something down with those. Still in hover mode, no, that's not good.
Did he try to kill you?
Oh, it's coming there from my left.
I can't see. So.
Oh, he's going after the other helicopter. But there's some damage already, so. But wait now.
There's something over there.
Like here the heli, like if you play from the other side, the helipad is even worse place, because like down cliff and with the early helis you have a very hard time to actually getting up the mountain, at least in time. And if you have used up your 4 rockets, that was that. 2 tanks inbound here. Kitting from the side with the rockets is dirty.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
him.
I'm so terrible today. The thing is, I only need to hit like a little bit. Ah. Yeah.
Do you see anyone?
Yeah, I see.
There's someone shooting at you.
There's Ash. Wasted 3 rockets on him, so that's the 57/2. But yeah. It's the Chinese one. The Chinese one actually has better ammunition, but it's like instead of 7-0, it's 8-0 due to that, because that one can actually kill aircraft. But the standard, the 7.01 has. You can in theory kill an aircraft if he's like diving at you. And you really take your time and aim. But that's like the only time I ever have killed a plane with that thing. If he's diving on you and you're waiting with your shot, and then like at 500 meters or something you start firing, then yeah, maybe. But you need pretty much a direct hit, and that's difficult. Yeah. Like only have now those 8 rounds. But this thing is totally like with those helis, you have pretty much good good armament when they're stock. So, but it's the only armament you ever get. So, it's nothing. I think that's with all Swedish helicopters, but the last one. The Apache you actually need to grind to get the Hellfires. At least with the American one you needed back then. But that one has still a 30mm autocannon, and And ballistic computers, which help you to aim the Hydra rockets. So actually pretty good. Like those early helicopters, usually they can help, but they won't win a match. Like with the later helicopters, you can pretty easy get like between 5 and 8 kills if you don't have anybody using SPAA. You try the T. I could try the not quite as good helicopter.
Hello?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Just lost connection fully.
Yeah. Was like a strange sound in the line, yeah. I think it's quite a selection of ammo. A bit much not interesting. Let's see. That's right. Okay. Y80. Anyway, if the T-54 is good, a stock probably not. Okay. Used or sometime I think that's like among my more hated maps. I actually bought a new chair today. Just haven't installed it because this one breaks all the time.
Gotta speed up. That 50. 50 share.
That's a Kia Marcus, but they have 10 years of guarantee, and probably it's older than 10 years now, but like the spring broke and I exchanged it because I didn't have the recipe the bill anymore, and then the new spring broke and I bought a new spring and that one is broken again, and I said okay, getting a new chair and then my kids can use that one. Let's see. Expect me from.
Oh my god. I can't shoot through the stupid bit bushes, so my thing just exploded.
Watching, there's a terrifying 4-kilo rat sitting here. It's attacking me. Hitting my face. That's distracting me from the game. I hate this map. Very rarely it's like a nice match here. T-54 works. Not good. By the Walker Bulldog, but the German one actually has nice rounds.
No damage, that's good. That was definitely a good hit.
The pinnacle of Swedish engineering.
Oh great. BMP one. That's something I can do.
He got the rockets, yeah. At least the cat is not going on the keyboard, so just cannot see anything, you know. My face, wet nose.
Doesn't seem like the BMP is that bad.
BMP is
one.
quite nice, but the same thing you got, just with a rocket launcher on top. Something. Oh yeah, there was something.
It's a missile guided, right?
Yeah, it's like the first version is manually with the keyboard, and then you have an upgrade, and then you got can you steer it with the mouse, like it goes where you aim, like with the helicopter earlier, but not. I think it's a little bit more difficult with the actually with the it's a bit more difficult with the tanks.
Oops.
Its hero is probably worse than the 9-0. Or the ISP stuff. Yeah. That's not really better. I got laser rangefinder for that thing, finally. I don't play it anymore. All about 9. We could actually get a nuke here. Let's play.
Are you dead? Or are you alive?
I went out, I thought you were already out of them.
No, I got it. I was like a few assists, I guess, and then now I'm in.
Oh,
But it's one thing, and then I'll be out.
yeah, okay. Oh, no problem. I have much oscillations. I have the 9-3 lineup is actually more interesting than the 9-0 one.
You might have wait a bit longer because I killed someone.
Good for you, right?
Rank does not matter. Doesn't matter until that one time. SU, nice.
That's, well, I think like with light tanks it's really much too much of a deal. You play with heavy tanks, it's really matters. That's like if you use the mouse for example, I could actually try a match with that one, but that's like a tank you can absolutely only use if you're in a down tier.
The SU?
No, the mouse, for example, for heavy tanks. Yeah, the BMP-1, yeah, the one with the rocket launcher is actually 7.7, so that would be our bracket higher.
Ready.
Ah, but mouse is so slow.
It's I think mouse is good when there's people that know how to play with it.
The
Or
mouse is it's like I
not
can
good
show it.
alone.
It works very good if you are in a perfect down tier. If it is all everybody else is 6-7, mouse is best thing ever. But usually
I can stay with you and we just go together.
usually it really depends. Like if you see it's an up tier, you usually don't need a spawn in a heavy tank because yeah, you just get trashed. It's not really fun or useful.
But
But
can't
with
you like ban
most,
anything?
like here, okay, it's not probably 7. Now we can try it. Go for the C point. You have to take a couple of explosives. Actually, with the mouse, the secondary gun is actually the important thing.
We have the same thing on you have on the side and I have on the back. Same sticker.
Yeah. But on your side, it's a little bit of a lie, I would say.
Let's see if I can push you.
Yeah, not really. I think it's like
You're probably
144 tons
Yeah.
against like, well, what? 10 tons? 12 tons? I think it's like more than 12 times the rate, yeah. But we have the tortoise there in front. You see that one is also not faster than me. So could actually be a really bad time for anybody who comes up against that one. Yeah. What does he?
If someone shoots you, I'm gonna peek. They probably won't pen you.
Yeah, they will probably kill the tortoises, and mouse works quite good as a sniper. So
Yeah. Is that long range for a mouse?
yeah, actually, close quarter combat would be something you should avoid. Yeah. To be
like that
honest, yeah.
I'm not even as high as your third is.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my whole defense.
You can scout all the stuff there.
You're gonna be the one that hide behind.
Like
I killed his track.
I got the S2, yeah, that one could actually have
What
done
did he
some
pen you?
damage. I only knocked out the tracks.
Oh,
And then all the guys retreated.
you're coming back.
Oh no, there's still somebody. Yeah. It's like with the mouse, the thing is you have actually to use the secondary gun. Because that one actually fires quite fast.
I crit.
I think that's the IS-3 or something, right? Oh yeah, it's IS. The distance there.
I
100
can't move
meters,
you at all.
right?
You're my armor.
Yeah. Ah. Battle of the heavies here.
I think they're not shooting at me.
They're shooting at me, but not doing much. Is it
Okay,
600? Oh yeah, got the... Oh, it only was a M48, so...
They can't.
There's
Why
a
is there
T-44.
Oh my god. Is that a bomb?
Hmm?
What? Look what's on left. Look what's left. You see that tank?
Hmm? The Tiger?
No, that's PJ. That's like a 2.7 tank.
Yeah. As long as they keep firing on me, should be safe. Okay, IS-2 bounced my shot.
I crit him. He can't move. I think he may be dead.
Now his barrel is out, but
How do you not kill him?
got his cannon, and that actually prevented him getting any damage.
He also got his cannon.
Like if you have, they have like the big muzzle brake on those. That's also a thing with American tanks sometimes. The American heavies.
The tiger's here hiding behind you.
No problem at all, I think. You also get points for getting shot at. Like
Do you?
on the left side there's some heavy tanks somewhere. IS-3. One road to the left. Oh. Blue.
I don't see him. Go. You're the only one that's keeping me alive.
Yeah. What to do? What to do? Oh, there's still somebody there.
Can your tank float?
No, but the river here is not deep enough to drown anything, so... There's something. Oh, there was something fast.
There is nothing anymore. There's something on right, I think.
Yes.
Your barrel moves pretty fast or something. I think maybe
Ah, got the barrel again on IS-2 there. Like the big muzzle brake really protects them. It does not help too much if nobody gets B or A, but yeah.
He's hiding behind the bus.
His cannon is broken, so... There's the second one.
I crit him. Hit the base. Hold on. Left side, left. Right, I mean.
That's just a SPA. Oh, I got my
I'm
barrel.
dead. Just the FBA that kills half the people there. It's no recoilless.
I think he actually cannot really do any damage to me, so...
Yeah, probably.
Not too worried about him.
He can only get you tracked, basically. Nothing really
Like
else.
my main gun is already still out. And now it's repaired, and now we have to wait for the hour-long reload.
I'm coming in with the bomb, so you can mark him and I'll try to maybe... I can bomb him and you'll probably not die.
Oh, be here. Already got him when safe there, but there's still two more. There's one T-44 and...
Your turret returns pretty fast, right? Or no?
Not really, but fast for the size, I would guess. And they got my barrel again, yeah. Oh, but I got him with one shot with my secondary gun. It's like the whole thing with the mouse is the secondary gun. Like
Can the M109G get you? Kill you from front?
that one I got, but the Russian thing there in front, I'm not sure.
Mark him, I'll get him.
There's I got the MG, right? Got the Broiler.
Mark the boy. Is he there? Where you marking?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Great.
Yeah, I got him. Got him locked on. Suicide bomber. Oh, direct hit.
Oh. Looked in the kill feed as if you had killed the other one as well. But no, just somebody need to get A and B. Still losing despite winning, yeah.
You're doing pretty good this round. Dude, I have assist, so I'm not doing that bad.
Now I got a light tank here with Heat FS, and that one is actually doing some damage.
If you, I can try to drop
But
my
the
little
Stitzwagen saved me.
bomb on. See where I can
Oh, now they got me. 2,000 points. A little bit too late because I don't think I can get A or B. Much.
I'm gonna try to get the light that you shot you. See, maybe I can do something. Maybe I can do something here. Maybe I can get this plane. Oh yeah.
Right.
Definitely
Pretty
get this
much
plane.
lost.
Yeah.
Like also we are too dependent on your team with heavy tanks now. Really. Like with a light tank you can go, you can capture the stuff, then you go to the next point, capture the next one.
I got a tank with my 50 kilo bombs.
IS-3 or top of that, yeah.
That's
That's a
kinda
nice
sad,
one.
Oh, cannon boy. Okay. You're pretty strong. See what I can do. Right.
Yeah, that was
Get
more
it.
fun. But it
Getting
was
closer.
we were like in a down tier, no? You saw most tanks were tortoises and stuff with 6-7. So that really helped a lot if that would have been like if we had 8.7 tanks there, that would have ended much faster. Because there's like
I'm
1-2 shots.
I'm halfway done in the anti-tank missile carrier.
Uh,
In an hour and a half, 50,000.
for that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna research it and then I'll
I wouldn't
research
recommend it.
the S2.
Save to, or you can try it, but it
But it's
Yes,
630 mil armor penetration.
yeah, but that's the test I find the squad now. You have one shot, you have to stay on target. What's the speed
Yeah,
of
but
the rocket?
if he doesn't see you,
Yeah, but he sees you, that's the problem. Range is great, it's yeah. Some people can do good with him, but it's like
but
only on
I'm
if you're on maps that are very hilly and you can like hide behind
Wait.
a hill and just look over it and then fire and then it works. But
wait,
yes,
don't
has
start.
it?
I'm gonna test it out.
It has minus 13. Yeah, that's like the only situation where you can't actually use it. Like in a city map, you don't even need to spawn with it because you can only fire when you are stopped. You cannot fire on the move. You have no armor, so any plane can kill you instantly, like just by looking at you.
I like the guy that just standing there.
Yeah, that's the guy where the
Holding him.
plane is coming down. You can just say I've used the UDIS here some little bit, and yeah, it's not. Reload is terrible, so yeah. It can work like in the certain maps if you have like hilly terrain and you can hide behind the hill. And
Or
the
like
other guy
rocket.
does not have thermals and there are no planes and you have like a whole list of stuff that needs to go right for it to really work, and that makes it
It can kill an
difficult.
11.0 tank.
Yeah, it can kill anything if it does not kill you faster. And like anything with like you I think the armor does, or the gunner is just standing there, so just a light MG is enough to knock out your gunner, and then your rocket is missing. So it's really very situational, and it usually
Its max is 25. That's kind of sad. Max speed.
yeah, it's but like with all of those tanks, it's always the same. I see them very rarely because they like on a map like this one here, maybe can work. So
I think you
that
can
would
kill basically any tank. That's if it's on the side.
yeah, but like you can pan it, but getting a kill with the rockets is not, as you saw earlier with the Haley. Those are basically the same rockets, and I needed 3 hits or 2 hits on the one or 3 hits. I think 3 the second one I killed instantly, but like if you need 3 hits and you have a 13-second reload between each of them, and like with other tanks, when you miss, you can just go back in cover and reload and go back up. But with that one, you have to stay on target till you hit, and that's really makes it really difficult to use the FPAA, the first one, the 9.7 one. It's very similar, but that's another thing because you're shooting at planes, so that works much better, I think. In that situation.
Invite me.
I kick you out of the squad somehow? Yeah. Just die fast and... I'm just saying that's something you should not bring your hopes up very much, and it's really nothing you can build a lineup around or something. And it's often in most maps you're much better off if you just don't spawn with it.
Gotta try it.
Yeah, like if you got a hilly map with some distance, go for it. But like in the city map, it's not the really worst. And like getting a kill is also not really easy with the rockets. So like yeah, with some training it usually works to one-shot most stuff, especially light tanks. But like the post-pen damage is not quite as good as it looks.
You're saying that when you're testing it out, you can pen better than when you're using it?
No, the thing is you have penetration and you have post-pen damage. And like with the rockets, most people would call them unreliable. So usually, if you hit somebody, you will damage him or maybe kill even half his crew, but usually you won't kill somebody with the first rocket. And then you have a 13-second reload, and you can only hit him if he doesn't hit you. So it's you're in a very bad position with if you don't kill somebody directly with it.
Yeah.
And like if he's moving to the sides, it's really hard to hit. Yeah. You have to try it out, but in the
end you'll realize how bad it is.
really it really has like its place where when you have like a hill and you're sitting behind the hill and you're just looking above it, and then you can make it work, as I guess. But I think every other tank will be much more flexible and much more usable in more situations. So that's the thing with those. Also, you have only 8 rounds. Yeah, that's also. Ah, but the smoke grenade launcher. Yeah, I can only speak from the UDIS, which is one level below it. I think that one is a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much the same, I guess. Time rocket. US-55. But that one has 10 rockets, actually, so. Yeah. Knocked. A little bit of mine tree.
Is this 9.0?
9.3.
Nice.
See what comes out. The up tier to 10 tree. I really like 10 tree as a general BR, but
I'm probably gonna die first and just not spawn again. I think this is
it's a
not the
down tier, so it's not as
Oh.
bad.
still the Jaguar. Is the Jaguar better than Super Fortress?
Plane.
Yeah.
The Jaguar. I only know the jet variant. The B-29 usually does not really. Nobody uses it for anything, so usually never see it. So I think it used to be good in Air RB a couple of years back. We could like destroy the airfields, or you had to destroy the bases and then to bomb the airfield. That thing had so much bomb load that you could do everything with one plane. Theory, but they changed it, and now it's pretty much uses you. I never see it. Very rarely used. So it's more like a meme thing. No? People use it like the teeny tiny Italian tank you see sometimes.
Yeah.
But nobody really uses that for to win the game. Pretty much, or maybe to scout a little bit and get to a plane, yeah, but usually not what wins a match, yeah. I think like the M24 is much more useful. That's it down here, so we are probably around 8.3 to 8.7. It's pretty nice because my stuff is almost all stocks.
These people have their
like those super chaotic matches with explosions everywhere, rockets flying around.
don't top tier matches end like 5 minutes.
Sometimes it depends. The problem was in the past, before they did the changes recently, there was that many people just didn't have the SL, so they didn't respawn. So like half the people left after the first death, and then the match was pretty fast, pretty over. There was a big problem in higher tier, so made lower tier matches a little bit more fun overall.
Because driving there. There's like a rush here. There's some driving.
That went actually quite good. Right. The Merkavas are pretty much the best MTBs for MBTs for city fighting. It's on this one now. But that one is 100% stock. Maybe have parts
Legend Wars
researched.
again. How are you doing? It's been a bit.
Yeah, been about a year, I guess.
I think I'm gonna die.
But this year has started quite good for me so far. Oh, till now. Even folded like half my clothes the Marie Kodo way, and yeah.
Object. Object 906.
Isn't that also light tank?
I don't know, probably.
The mixture between a BMP and something like a fast firing 80mm cannon, I think.
in the chat?
Yeah. So like a A4. Israeli A4 variant. Like the most most advanced A4 that is in the game, probably. Good.
There's a lot of planes on our team.
Yeah, it was initially only aircraft games, yeah.
It's like air arcade.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the people just stop.
Like I play mostly ground, but I also played quite a lot of ships and air I play from time to time. It's like sometimes like recently I played quite a lot of air, so unlock those Israelis ground planes and yeah some I want like for Italy the AMX their ground pounder, so like I'm now getting like the planes for my favorite lineups at the moment. Like yeah. Most times it's ground or like air realistic can be quite fun, but can also be super frustrating because you only have one respawn there and it's
You
can
get there and
go
you
well or
die.
it can go very terrible. But like if you only survive till the end of the match, you get a ton of RP and SL. So like if you only fly around and kill bots and ground targets, you still get quite a lot of quite a good reward in ARB. But like with the bigger tech trees, with Sweden is not so much of a problem, but with the bigger tech trees, I'm always a little bit sad if I'm only using one plane and I have like 100 unlocked and I never use them because I have that one plane I have always to use them. Not quite sure, but arcade, once you get higher, arcade is not really fun anymore, like above maybe 5.3 or something. Somewhere arcade, and also the rewards for arcade are just too bad, so you get so much less SL and especially research points. That's really not viable above a certain point to play. And then the higher tiers you have yeah, like in a certain area you have planes where you don't have any countermeasures, and then you got phantoms which radar locked missiles which shoot you down when you go too high and stuff like that. So can be a bit of a doozy there. Like here I'm currently researching on the Israeli Phantom here. But like therefore for that one I don't have a ground lineup, so it's not as high in Prio now. I'm pretty deep into it already. 80,000 points.
It's bad for Sweden that you can't get a full lineup.
Oh, with Sweden you have pretty nice lineups. Or you mean for Air Arcade?
No, I mean like 6.7 you can't get a full lineup.
Yeah, 6.7 is not the best. 7.7 is okay, I guess. It's better now with the Finnish stuff. It was a bit worse before. Like 4.0, 2.7 is pretty nice. 5.7 must be pretty nice now, but I haven't used it quite much. I think 8.0 with the 7.7 stuff should be okay. 8.7 is perfect.
I might do a few solo rounds, but I can still stay in Discord because I'll try. Maybe I'll do better solo.
And also go to
Or alone.
6.7. That's however you like. So. I think usually you're better with somebody in the team. In theory.
I don't think so because like first game I started researching the 551, I almost got a nuke. I got how much? 2,470 points.
Ah, that's a far off nuke.
And
Usually
then
you
I
have to
just
get
got
like 3-5 and without dying, and then you get a nuke. Yeah. Like the few times I would have gotten one, I didn't die. So yeah.
if I wouldn't have picked like a different the wrong tank, I would have gotten it, but it didn't work
Yeah,
out.
that's
Just sometimes happens like that.
the. Let's go to. Like you have like a squad of 4 people or something. That's really nice, but I've only done this like 2 times.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
I don't know if all is sitting that you all need to have something somewhat similar in VR and such. If you have 4 different nations, the wait time is probably crazy high, but not quite sure if go fast. Actually, could actually showcase the CV9105 a little bit.
I love the Russian people that don't have sound on.
I mean the tanks who don't make any sound, or
No, the people that don't have sound on.
in the streams, or yeah.
Just random people.
Yeah, like the chips and planes, I sometimes play with, or have played without sound sometimes. But like usually if I'm not streaming, I have like some show running on the side. Then, yeah,
What the hell are these people doing?
I think makes much of a difference, but like some, I think for me it's also like some days it really goes well, and some days I'm just terrible, but it's also always a little bit of a luck factor there, I guess. As I said, I try to play really aggressive and go really in, and if that works, it's really fun, but most times it does not work because somebody kills you before you can do anything.
God.
Yeah. So in the end, it's more important to have fun to win. Or, like I find that the most fun are those matches where it's really going back and forth, and you really have to fight, and both teams do really well. That's really fun. But that was the problem. Oh yeah.
Yo.
With the past with the high tiers, that was the problem because everybody died one time and then they left the game, and then the game was pretty much over. That made it less fun than it could have been.
For some reason, in Sweden, I always get down tiers every match.
I think that depends mostly on your BR and like where most people are playing. I think if you go to 7-7, you will probably get more up tiers, or very likely, because many nations have a really nice 8.7 lineup. So I would imagine that many people play at 8.7 or 8.0. Much more than on 7.7. Could go either way, I could not say, but you would imagine that you get more up tiers to 8.7 than down tiers to 6.7. But 6.7 is also not a bad place in most nations, so hard to say. And as mentioned earlier, it's mostly dependent on what you're playing. I think Sweden does not have as many problems as other nations because you have very many light tanks, and that stuff pretty much works always to a certain degree.
The hell did I get shot from?
Good so far.
Oh, there you are, buddy.
Not that one.
Go back, buddy.
Like what I said with like don't spawn heavy tanks in a up tier and stuff. That stuff I only realized relatively or after playing a couple of years. So. Like for me, I'm always spawning that stuff I want to spade. So I'm not always going for the optimum, but yeah, I'm more like, oh yeah, I want to spade that thing. So I'm using that one
My
today.
God.
Most of the time.
I really like when there's no one at sea. Or not like that. When no teammates come to me.
Like when the whole team goes to A and you are the only one at C, or...
Yeah, something like that. But I also like the people that don't know how to aim at a beacon. Like they shoot like the front. But the front just like has all of the like the chassis and stuff. And
Yes.
it only has the driver. You can kill the driver. It doesn't really do much to me.
Because generally with the HE, that's not so easy for most people, because like in the past you also or many people they usually want to either hit below the thing, which is I think a little bit harder, or you want to hit the roof, and
Yeah, you definitely want to hit the ammo right. Because it's
like
mostly
most people hit like the front or the gun, and that does not do much. Yeah. Ah.
I was super Persian in my match. Like kind of suck 6.75 matches around here because you don't have to fly your bombers very far. As in the when I have to fly like 15 kilometers, it's just such a pain.
With the higher tier matches.
Yeah.
It's like with the some people use like the PO, what's the
Oh.
the World War One planes, and then you cannot actually arrive at the battle before the game is over.
What? 0 damage, okay. like when I can't even kill a T-34. Like just a normal T-34.
They're a little bit prone to bouncing, but usually
Yeah. They just don't die by bombs. Like literally don't die by bombs.
yeah.
At least that's what I've seen and what I've
Yeah, with the 1000 kilogram, you should usually get them. I guess.
should. I think the biggest bias I've ever had is I've dropped a 1000 kilo bomb on a what was that? On a leopard? Or not a leopard, but it's called an SU something. Like literally on it, and it just doesn't die.
Yeah, with the heavier tanks, like with some heavy tanks, sometimes can or I have seen it like when I drive and the bomb drops directly in front of me, and when you stop immediately, you survive. If you drive like 1 centimeter further, you die. But sometimes happens with heavy tanks, folks. But like the front armor does protect you enough, even from a heavy bomb. Not as common, I think, with the T-34s. It's more like that they still have enough mobility usually that they can just move away. I think that's probably the point. You have to be near enough to destroy him, and if they are in movement, like if you have a heavier tank, you need not hit him as good because he usually cannot move away.
Yeah.
Especially if he's standing till he gets his thing moving, he's dead usually. But with the T-34, they are a bit more mobile, so I can imagine that they just drive away a little bit and then survive, or only get the tracks blown off or something, and it's usually not as big a deal. But like also you would, like, if you really think, oh, there's something going on, you could watch the replays, but like I never do that because I don't enjoy watching replays that much.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if somebody posts something and say, oh, that guy is clearly cheating, okay, maybe I take a look, but it's not. It's really nothing that interests me too much now with streaming. Sometimes if I know, oh, I had or last couple of times over when I had a nice streak, I clipped it a little bit, but that's not the same as a replay where you could really see, oh yeah, the bomb dropped there. And that's like with the higher tier planes, when you get the ballistic computers and they show you much clearer where you would hit. But then you have mostly lighter bombs, so yeah. Then with the even higher tier planes, you have like the TV guided bombs and stuff. But I haven't used that stuff so far, not really.
You do
I'm
use
quite sure.
premium count, right?
Yeah, I have a premium account for like, from all the sales and stuff, it's like still over 600 days or something, or 500 days.
In one day, right now, I had from 0 to 600k silver line.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Like I wasted quite a lot at like 10-11 million recently, but then with all the plane stuff, I
Daniel Course.
used up quite a lot.
You too use it ka high tier.
Silver lines go way fast if you're in like higher tier.
It was really bad, but I think they improved it quite a lot. At least for me it feels that way, that the recent improvement really have really helped. Like before, it was when you were playing high tier, you would actually bleed or make almost no SL. And that was the thing where everybody was like, just like, oh yeah, my team
Daniel
sucks.
Course.
One spawn.
You have to know your enemy.
That's certainly the thing, yeah. Like for me, I've played almost all nations now, and well, I'm playing all nations here. If somewhere I'm only at 9.7 BR, so I'm really slacking. But like especially if you have something like if you have a tank where you think, oh, that thing is really OP and so terrible, and when you play it, you learn quite fast where the weak points are. At least if you watch your kill feeds, because everybody
Daniel
else will kill
Course.
you.
And it's fun.
Yeah. Like I just went to stand 3 here with Italy, and that's really fun. Yeah, that's a really fun lineup. But the grind before was about the worst I've ever seen. So yeah, it's either really fun or it's a Stockholm syndrome speaking. I'm not sure. I thought I had to switch the voice for the TTS to the male voice, but yeah, who cares? Really have to use the TTS because else if I'm halfway invested in the
Daniel
game.
Course. Both you know WT.
Not deeply addicted, yeah. Lumbo is with me in the Discord. I think that comes.
I really like getting like 1 or 2 kills with PvP and then instantly going with a bomber in like 20 seconds in the match. Because everyone's like really like together.
You have to tune you a little bit up. And that's really nice if you have like the Lanchester or the PE-8, the tactical nuke, more or less.
Yeah.
Like where you get then 6 kills and 2 team kills.
What plane bomber does the Fab have? Or like what bomb does FAB have, the 5000?
The PE-8 is set for Russia. The Lancaster is an even heavier one for the British. But that one is even heavier. The British thing, but not that much. I think it's like 6 tons. So it is a little bit higher. It's like 5.3. So, but it only matters if you're really playing inside. It's here.
Yeah. I have a friend that I knew like a year ago, and he had the IS-7. Is that a good thing?
Daniel Course. PE8 is evil.
Especially if you kill like half your own team. Yeah, that's evil.
Do you hear what I said?
Daniel Course. But I don't care, they bomb me.
But they're really slow, so you can usually shoot them down. Oh. Not impossible, let's say. Guns are actually quite good on them as well. Yeah. And like if you play it in air, I like played it in 3 matches in air
Daniel
RB,
Course.
I think.
Bomb back.
Is the IS-7 good?
I think so, but I have no experience myself. I don't know. I've like the T10 or I've played quite a lot. I think that one is not really good. And I think with the heavy tanks, as I said, it's always the thing. Heavy tanks do suffer in up tiers. All of them.
Daniel Course. Well, I try.
But Mouse is considered a super heavy, right?
And that's only semantics, I think. But Mouse is the heaviest, but it's actually not the slowest. I think Black Prince is even a little bit slower. And they saw the tortoises earlier, they were as slow. So Mouse is the heaviest ever built with 144 tons, but that was bad. Mouse is the heaviest tank that ever was built in reality, but
I'm gonna try something really stupid. I'm gonna see if I can just float on like, and just go around the whole team. around the whole enemy team.
If it works, that is quite efficient. Depends on the map, yeah. Like especially with the Swedish BMP there, that thing for its BR, it's really fast, yeah. Could be a valid tactic, yeah.
I don't know why, but there's not many people that use like light tanks, fast light tanks.
Yeah, there are not so many at that level. That's the thing.
No, like there are not that many fast light tanks.
There are no light tanks at all at that level. What is that? 6-7, the Red Hell, I think the Walker Bulldog, the M41. Is there? The American, the M55, the M50 Ontos, but that's not really light tank, it's more of a tank destroyer. But it's not really a light tank era. You have more medium and heavy tanks, and that's the thing about while 9 or why you can have fun at 9 at the BR9. Because like Germany has no heavy tank till I think 7-7, yeah. Example. Russia maybe the same, yeah, probably. Probably the same for Russia, yeah. Check, but yeah. I think that are the Walker Bulldogs, then whatever Sweden has, yeah. Italy maybe has the light tanks there, the RBL and such. That's just, I think it's already 7.
How do they repair so fucking fast?
I think also the BMP, even without a stabilizer, its gun is not as bouncy, yeah. Kinda works, I guess, yeah. Before the week passed through. The
Daniel Kors. Russia T10A 7.7 maybe.
yeah, that one I use quite a lot. That's a heavy, not a light one.
Daniel Kors. 8.0.
Just to check.
Daniel Kors. Heavy.
That's a heavy, but problem is it has ammo everywhere in the tank. If something
Daniel
hits,
Kors.
pierces you,
Yes.
you can like carry like maybe 10, 11, 12 rounds something. Then you're pretty safe. I have to check my lineup, but if you carry almost no ammo, it's okay. But if you go over that limit, pretty much everything kills you immediately. Yeah, that one I used quite a lot. How did my team manage to win? Oh, got to get bases, yeah.
My game just ended in like 2 minutes.
That's not only a high tier thing. Lower tiers,
Daniel
that's really
Kors. BIST German. Daniel
Yeah, but
Kors.
there were no people on my
Oder.
team and no one on the other team, so I guess they left or something.
What gives it away? Is it the Devil Wine or?
On our team, there were like 3 people with the 5,000 fab.
Also the PE8 won the match single-handedly. Like 3 or 4 of them bombing everything away, yeah. Always nice if people complain about my fake German accent here. Highest praises I have ever gotten.
You don't sound German.
Yeah,
You kind of sound like Canadian. Like,
that's nice to hear, yeah. That's nice to hear. I've had people complaining about my fake German accent, and I found it quite funny.
where are you from even?
In Germany.
Oh. I don't think that's. I wouldn't say you have. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah. Sometimes if I do videos like that, sometimes YouTube switches language to German and makes German subtitles for English spoken language, and that looks really, really funny then, but I think it's like always depending if I haven't
Daniel
spoken.
Course. Me too, you can't hide,
You
bro.
live in Germany, I live in Latvia.
Oh, nice then. Oh, no, yeah. The Vilkas is from Lithuania, not Latvia. Yes. Almost there, not quite. We have something from Latvia in the
Oh.
game, not yet. I think, who was it? One YouTuber played the Vilkas and said, oh yeah, I'm actually from Lithuania, so... Now that I know that it's Wolf, but yeah, it's not quite Latvia, so yeah.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Hmm?
I do not like that I click to shoot, and the guy, and it like doesn't shoot.
Yeah, it's like if he's shooting at you and you're shooting and you die and he not, no.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a slightly worse ping, and then in the past often you had the ghost chasing. I haven't seen that in quite a while. But like when you were shooting and your connection was not quite perfect, and sometimes you shot and the shot just disappeared. But I haven't seen that in quite a while, so not sure if it's still a thing. But sometimes if you're looking at somebody and both click and sometimes both die and sometimes only you die and your click is not registered before you die. Whoever's faster at the server. That's like sometimes if you if you select like all nations, that can be really a problem. If you play like North America or yeah, South Pacific stuff is gone, but yeah.
Really? Gonna milk truck. The milk truck can't pen my rack, my ammo rack. Always a fucking.
Let's check if there in what we got at light tanks. Oh, okay, the T92.
See where the milk truck is.
No, not quite. Not sure which one you're talking about.
Where
The
is
British
the
one
milk
or
truck?
like
Huh?
in Germany you see often people drive around with the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 234/2/2 and that's because you don't have any light tanks till here. Till 6-7, so then and the 7-7 starts a little bit with Mardas and stuff, yeah. Like that's one reason why you don't see light tanks. America also has not many, I would say. Yeah. But the M18 was actually made a light tank, but that used to be a tank destroyer actually. Reality Endgame. Russia. Russia has the ASU-57 can actually scout, but it's also not a light tank. Then the PT-76.
Daniel Kors. 7.7 Germany sucks, I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't have the mouse. We had an epic mouse match earlier. And down here with the mouse. That was quite fun, yeah. I think the BMP1 is quite nice, yeah. Everything else sucks. Yeah. The mouse you can only use if you're in a super down tier, so. Like you must have it, that's the other thing, yeah. I think the BMP1 is quite nice.
Oh my god, the fucking T-44.
That one's also
He
quite
has,
fun.
he has killed me like 4 times in a row. The same fucking guy.
And the table got returned.
Daniel Kors. I have mouse, I have 10.5 and Panther 2.
Back.
Daniel Kors. I hate mouse.
Yeah, it's like you can only use the mouse if you are in a. It's like with all heavy tanks you have to see if you're on an up tier, don't use the heavy tank.
What's that gremlin on you?
But that's a giant table rat. Yeah, a Sphinx cat. Wants to eat my face, but yeah.
That's what you call a gremlin.
Yeah. Maybe I have to wash them after midnight to see. There's 2 of them. The other one is it's could paint him green and then it would be like a baby Yoda thing. Okay?
Goblin.
Oh, goblin.
Daniel Kors. No hair cat.
Yeah. They're super ugly and hard to get used to, but they are really nice and really like being around.
Do you play USA aviation?
It's like I really, yeah, I play everything, but USA I'm not as high tier, so
What about
Okay.
Russia aviation?
that one's also terrible. But yeah, the event vehicles and stuff, and Russia's probably the one I play the least with Britain and Russia. Okay. My least favorite air nations. At
That's just horrible.
the moment I really want to get the AMX for Italy. Something I've been. For Sweden I want AJ-37
Daniel
for my
Kors.
front lineup.
I love cat.s
Wouldn't
anyway,
let me-
dogs blowing a kiss.
Reload. Don't you have to pay quite a lot to have to stream on YouTube and Twitch?
No, it's actually free and we stream mine.
No.
I used to have like a higher tier, but but then I canceled my credit card and they
Daniel
credit
Kors.
card there, so now I'm
And
in
is
the
your
free tier.
cat?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about this SAB J35
The
from
eight,
Sweden.
yeah, it's some people say it's good, but for me it doesn't work quite good. It's
Like,
like
there's not a lot of countermeasures and
yeah,
bad
the
missiles.
the problem is more or less if you are in a down tier, it's really good, but if you're in an up tier, it's really horrible. So it's like one of those planes, and I
Is
really
your
like
F4?
the vampires. So I think
Is the Phantom good? F4?
I don't have any yet. So that's it.
No.
The closest I'm in the Israeli one here. That's still well, has no priority because I don't have a ground lineup at 11, so I don't really need it at the moment, and
Is the F14 Eagle any good? Or do you not know?
so I've not used it yet. That's, I think, good, yeah. I think we have the is it F14 or F15?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have
Not
here.
that good. Not that good at the game. I cannot tell you.
That's more. That's not about being good. It's more about having the patience to grind.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I
I
don't
got
have that.
the French, the Mirage here in the event recently. That's quite okay. Not fantastic,
Not
but
this one, please.
I think it's going up in tier now. Like, because I'm really close to getting the Leclerc. However, I would pay, only pay French for like half a week or something. I would go to get it. Like then I have one 11-7 tank and one plane. Yeah. So also not something where I'm really it's really high in my priority at the moment. I don't know, but she get both those clerks and that
Daniel
SPA here.
Course. MiG-21 Lazur good?
I think it's pretty good, but I haven't used it myself.
That hurts a lot.
Uh,
Don't do that, please, 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 please. Get up.
I think it depends a little bit. I think for
Daniel
air,
Course. I suffer with MiG-23BN.
I got the MiG-23 MF. That's quite okay. Yeah, I think it's not. I've not heard much good about it, but like if you use that one for your ground lineup as a PAS, it's probably not terrible as long as there are no enemy planes. Yes. Uh, ah, 500 kilogram. Does it have ballistic computers? I think it has ballistic computers, right? I wouldn't use it in. Well, I'm not. I think it's not really good for ARB. I think I would actually go for the Hunter. The Hunter is really nice. Hunter is really fun. The German Hunter, that one really works good.
Daniel Course. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That one almost always 1, 2, 3 kills. That's a good play.
Daniel Course. Ka only but still sucks.
For higher tiers, I got that Event Tornado. That works quite good, but I think that's almost the same as the premium one, but I don't think the premium one is very much disliked, so I don't think that's recommendable. Yeah. If you're already at 9-7, for ARB I would use the Hunter, and it's a pretty solid plane. Everything else I haven't really invested too much time. The F-104, I got the one from Japan. That Japan one is quite good, but I think the German ones are not good. The Japanese one actually has those are not worth it. I think the Lasur is really more for ARB for like ground for a CIS plane is probably not really that useful. So yeah, hard to say. I haven't used any MiG-21 so far. Maybe one day I will probably get the Swedish one this year. Yeah. But like the ground ordnance is not sufficient for. If you're I'm mostly playing ground, so I'm always looking at for stuff which I can use in my ground lineups and like
Daniel Course. I don't know the snail don't like German high tier Ka.
the problem that we don't buy good planes for Germany, right? Yeah, maybe the Eurofighter or what. I think actually the Tornado is pretty
Daniel Course. Maybe Tornado I have 2 grind.
So I have the event Tornado here from Marineflieger. And that one I really like. Mostly for ground, but also it's also not that bad in just run a match. The jet matches are so fast usually. Careful. Like I have it here with my with the most terrible crew, with only crew level 11. Still works quite good, so it's like very situational, but the all aspect missiles has quite a good bomb load. It has the reddest the best paint jobs, and has the nicest airs of all planes. So what more do you need? Countermeasures. Yeah. I think 30 minutes is sufficient. The other thing is with the Marineflieger, you always have the rockets there, no matter if you have them or use them. So much for the Phantom. Like we got 12 1,000-pound bombs. That's a quite good bomb load for
Daniel
almost
Course.
everything.
Oh mate WTF.
The paint job or the nice big butt on the Tornado with all the bombs there.
Daniel Course. He can't start. Go sleep.
At least he survived, so don't be too harsh on him. Also look on the full gauge here. Should have maybe taken a little bit more. Maybe 30 minutes was a little bit too optimistic. But it's-
What time is it here? Booty.
Daniel Course. Okay, smiling face with smiling eyes.
So you're very focused. Not dying.
It's like with the rockets are fantastic. You only have 2 of them, but that's absolutely enough usually. I just like the look on this plane. Just like the big Tornado bad butt, and I can't lie about it. It's there are other people flying Tornadoes. So. Even piercing the...
Daniel Course. That what they
Barriers,
ever
huh?
told me if I go mad in game chat. Go sleep bro.
Somebody got me on his radar, that's not nice. probably too far away.
Daniel course. And it.s fine I go o coke.
Oh, got the Mirage there. Nice. Let's see, at least one kill already. That's already okay-ish. Oh, missed the base.
First kill. First blood.
Hold the base for me. Oh, they got me. Oh yeah, just one air kill, and if I would have not drunk so much apple wine, I would probably not have missed the base. So yeah, it's a pretty nice plane for what it is, and like you don't have any really smart munitions and something, but 12 100-pound bombs are 12 100-pound bombs, so they can do quite some damage. But like in the end, CIS is only, you have so much good SPAA nowadays, and CIS is only as good as it is. Yeah. Right. It is a bit. Yeah. Oh, we wanted to do a little bit TV90 105 show off here. That was the plan, yep. Not a good map for it. Not, yeah. You go around.
Daniel course. That is for sure Jod spat.
The Swedish one is the best one. Let's try to flank around here.
Daniel course. Anti-ka.
We don't really have any wild weasel configurations in the game, right? No harms, yeah. That's probably what's coming next. The ever ongoing war between CAS and PAA bias. I think that would really would make turning off the radar much more reliable, well, necessary. Yeah. Search and terminals, super mobile, 5-second autoloader. Now we got even barrel launched ATGMs, which is not really important, but yeah, helpful against other light tanks. There's something on our left here. Okay. It's really not the map for it. Like here would rather start in the Fritzwagen 121. Just the Leo 2A4 which Smother had encounter with the Caterpillar, I guess. And it's absolutely the nicest Leo A24 which in the game, I would say. It's just that nice paint job. Really does it for me. The 10-2 Sweden is one of my favorite lineups. Yeah. Easy. Too bad he got my barrel. Finally unlocked the... Yeah, damn it. No, finally. I think that's actually my first match with this thing with thermal night vision. You can see the radar signatures are quite faint on this one. But it's a very precise radar, so...
Daniel Course. I have to sleep, have fun, bye.
Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye bye. Should go to sleep soon, yeah.
Are you doing good in your matches?
Not really.
Daniel
no.
Course. Mox Gut.
I am
Ciao, ciao.
number 1 in my match right now.
Not in that one, because I wanted to show up the Stridswagen 105, and it's not a good match for the map. At least not for my playstyle.
Oh, BT7, buddy. What are you doing here?
But actually my team's doing too good. So, and for SPAA and nobody is doing CIS as always. As if they knew, as if they knew. That's something.
Read that new while it's coming.
That's something, somebody.
I would need like 700 more spawn points to be able to nuke.
You can see it in the spawn minutes, it's like 2,500.
Yeah.
Like I've probably got a couple of nukes where I never...
Didn't even use them.
I never...
Didn't even drop.
I think the matches where I had that many points, I usually never died, so...
Yeah.
Like I had like one match where then I jade out because I thought, oh, maybe it's enough for a nuke, but it was like still 100 or 200 spawn points off, and yeah.
You can like click on M for me, what's mapped, and you can see like how much you have.
Yeah.
You know that now?
I never thought that they write it up in the corner there, because it's covered by my one additional FPS counter. Why do I have 3 FPS counters on? One there, and one there. Who does need 3 FPS counter in his game? Apparently me. Yeah, Oh yeah, that one guy here. He could probably nuke the chauffeur nuke. Maybe we can show off a little higher tier helicopter stuff here.
My god. When the fuck every time does that happen? Do you listen to music?
Not really. Sometimes in the radio and such, but not really. Not
What time is it for you?
It's almost midnight. 23:40. I think this is probably going to be the last match of today.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play the 4 or 5.
Yeah, my daughter has a friend over tomorrow, and we probably have to clean up her room, and I got to clean the car and stuff like that. Assemble my new chair. Yeah, that's a full day ahead tomorrow.
Do you have work tomorrow? Or is it Saturday?
No, it's the weekend, and that means much more work because I have to do all the chores. Lucky enough, I don't need to work on the weekends, but my wife sometimes needs to do that.
Sometimes you're the housewife. You're the housewife.
No, not really. Not really. It's more or less neither one, so yeah. The class last year was really difficult for all of us, and yeah. But this year has started quite good.
What?
Okay, there ends my almost perfect flanking maneuver by the CV 9105. There's enough points to go for the Hep Tiger. Because this one actually has everything you need for a helicopter. Just not quite the range that I like. This map is almost perfect. Not have more of them. Like this one here, you actually can automatically lock on. Not automatically, but you can like assign a target and he locks onto it if the visibility is good enough, which it is not at the moment, but see here, on one shot, one kill. But those are the better hot missiles anyway. Those are much more reliable than the lower tier rockets. That one slightly out of range.
Are you using an SPA?
The heli now.
You gonna kill him?
The Tiger at the French premium Tiger.
You're about like you're gonna die now.
Pretty safe with this one. This one even drops automatically the countermeasures if something is launched against you.
That's not good.
And stuff like that, so
Overpowered.
only has one quirk that the whole sensor package is on top of the cabin. There's a SPA aiming at me. That is a Swedish one, that's bad.
It looks like you're in a helicopter.
Yeah, I'm a Tiger. And I got SPA aiming at me. It's Swedish SPA, that is not good.
Why?
Swedish SPA is best SPA. It's to move.
Is it best for all nations?
I think the Russian one is also quite good. And the Chinese one is quite good.
What was the kind of newest SPA that there is for Russia?
I think like the Tor in game, the Tor M or the China has.
Because we didn't have like the most penetration on their SPA. Or what?
The pen does not really matter for the SPA. It's more about the ammo. For the rockets, its speed is very important and range. So either fast and yeah, and the fast rocket which has good range. That's like the Roland, for example, is pretty terrible, but mostly because the rocket is not controlled is not as agile the rocket, so most stuff can just dodge it. Especially if it's closer distance and stuff. So helicopters you get quite good, but planes are difficult to shoot down with the Roland. But like the Swedish SPA is all very good. Yeah. Haven't seen a bad one there so far.
Do you
Like
normally get viewers on YouTube?
I have two on YouTube now and don't
I'm
Twitter.
guessing they're not really speaking.
Yeah, maybe it's also that thing is not really showing correctly. Nice. I had like the higher, I had like from one sale I had this page where I could also stream on Facebook and
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 different platforms at the same time. But yeah, as that some or I did not cancel my credit card, but the bank stopped issuing credit cards. But they had or you would have needed. Oh man, tired. Would have needed to sign up for a different credit card, which had much worse conditions, and I didn't do that, so don't have a credit card anymore, and you can only pay at Restream via credit card because they are going via Stripe, I think, and or it reminds me that I have to do some paperwork tomorrow. Yeah. Oh god. Import taxation stuff. Yeah. So I lost it here, but now it's free, and that's also good. And I think like for example on Facebook you get much more views, but it's the same as it's the same thing as in Twitter, that like if somebody scrolls by and stops for like half a second, that's a viewer. He saw your video, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really well. It's but you have like much more people from like Asia and such, or much more exotic people in Facebook, for example. But that was quite interesting, but yeah.
More older people.
Now I think like more people from Asia mostly, because like in Indonesia and such, they only have like Facebook. They don't have internet. They have Facebook. It's really like I don't know if you remember like a year ago or something. My wife came to me and said, "Oh, the internet is broken. I can't go." I said, "No, everything is working." And she was like, "No, WhatsApp does not work, and Instagram does not work, and Facebook does not work." And they had like Facebook Meta had like some router issue in some data center, and it was not a big problem here, but like in Indonesia and such, they didn't have any internet at all due to that, because they only have Facebook, and
Yeah.
that's really, I think for most purposes, I think yeah, YouTube is probably the best at the moment. I think Twitch is more or less. Who knows, but many people say Twitch is about to die, or many people who were on Twitch went to YouTube or are going to YouTube, you know.
I can't really talk about it, but I don't know. So
Yeah, I'm also not so deep into it, but so something I have noticed or heard about that yeah, it's also with the conditions, like YouTube does not really put any limits up. So for example, with the Twitch has those contracts, if you get a Twitch partner, that they want to have exclusivity, so that for example, streaming to 2 platforms at once stuff that is something they don't like. And YouTube is pretty easy. It's also with the financial stuff. If like it's like a 55-45 split. Usually with not that I make any money with this channel on YouTube. Or like I had I have several YouTube channels, and I was making some very little money on them. Then they changed the rules about that you now need the 1,000 subscribers, and that really took the motivation out of it for me. But now my main channel actually has over 1,000 subscribers now. I don't have quite the watch time there, and yeah. But it's still not as much hassle as all the other platforms, and much more reliable. So probably why most people, or many people, are switching over, or at least considering having several platforms. I think I'm good for today.
right.
Yeah, thanks for the nice time. Enjoy your night, don't overdo it. See you soon, okay?
See ya, dude.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.